H killer. No cap. Yeah, fuck nigga, no cap. Get back, little nigga, get smooth, thinking that shit rap. Blew a lot of money, but I made shit back. I'm a big dog, little bitch, this facts, fuck nigga, no cap.
All right, welcome back to another episode of No Cap, man. I'm your host, Chicago King Day, a.k.a. D. Diddy. Got my boy to the left of me, Skrill, Mr. Teller motherfucking Truth Bush. I got my boy Ball, Mr. Six Rings in the building.
Yes, sir.
Jazzy Wazzy, she showed up, ready to show out. And I got a special guest. Ain't nobody else on this bitch but him.
Yes, sir.
We kept exclusive.
One-on-one.
Shut it down. We ain't bring no extra people in the building. Good weed and drinks, and it's cracking. Let's jump 'em.
Man, it's
I got my boy Rhymefest in the building, man.
It's a pleasure to be here, bro.
What's the business? Rhymefest.
Man, bro, we were just talking about, before the camera started, man, we were just talking about how good it is just to be healthy in this bitch. Like, man, we be talking about, man, I'm alive. That's all I need, nigga. You need more than alive, nigga. You need health.
Yeah, that's
I know. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, hey, man, but, bro, these last 3 years, look at mental health. Everybody around me crazy right now, bro. Like, everybody from family members to friends, people got money, people got all kind of opportunities, and motherfuckers got problems that's holding them back from happiness and peace. Bro, so I'm like, I had to put everything to the side and say, man, how do I find peace? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So how
And
did
it
you find peace?
wasn't in the money.
How did you find peace?
How I find peace? Man, bro, nigga, you gotta unlearn everything.
Yeah.
And relearn everything.
That's what Adonis said.
Hey, bro, because let me just tell you about peace, bro. Peace is really getting rid of the identity. You ain't who you thought you was, you who you thought you was. So if you can reteach yourself to be somebody who don't respond to bullshit, and reteach yourself to stop desiring and all that shit you thought you desired, and take life as it come and lean into the unknown and not give a fuck when it get hard, at that point, nigga, you got peace.
Yeah.
The problem is everybody running from pain. Don't run from pain, embrace it. The more motherfuckers run from pain, the more we run from pain, bro, the more we kind of run toward pleasure. And the more pleasure you get, the less pleasurable it feel. When you know what pain feel like, when pleasure come, it feel real good. And that's peace. You know what I'm saying? Going into the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I be running toward with challenge. And like my whole thing is, if I don't challenge myself, I'm leaving it up to the universe to pick the challenge for me. So I say, man, you know how they say this shit? They be like, you should choose your battles. Nah, bro, I choose the war.
Yeah.
And then I know the battles is coming. Because I picked who I'm going to go to war against.
Yeah.
And it's me. I'm going to war against
Yourself.
myself
I like
every fucking day.
Every fucking day.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
shit,
peace.
a lot of
Yeah.
So what happened in your life to even put you at that point? Because you got to go through some shit to end up getting to where you at right now. Like, what happened? You went flat fucking broke. Your woman broke bad. What happened?
Oh, man. Failure. One after the other after the other. Motherfuckers laughing at you. Motherfuckers thinking, I ran for office in 2010 in Chicago in O Block and lost by 200 votes to a cop who ended up ripping the neighborhood off and going to jail.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
I got a
I
record.
wish they would have put you in there.
Nah, bro, I don't,
Who was
man.
that cop? What was his name?
Willie Cochran. So you don't want to vote for Rhymefest, but you gonna vote for a nigga named Willie?
Right.
Hey, we had Willie. Hey, hold on. We had Willie Wilson.
You know what I'm
voted
saying?
for Willie Wilson.
Hey,
though.
him too.
Yeah.
I love Willie Wilson as a human being. I would not, we're gonna be. My man,
No,
keep
we're
it
going to be
real.
100.
No cap. That's Mr.
No
Keep
cap.
It Real right there.
Yeah. I don't. I mess with Willie as a person.
Right.
As a person, he's a beautiful philanthropist. Let me just give you all the good stuff.
Right, go ahead.
Willie Wilson is a great philanthropist. He's an elder that we should be going and getting information from, because he got information about wealth, if wealth is what you're interested in.
Inspiring.
Not just being rich, but wealth. Sit down, ask the man questions. He from the South. He gonna bring to you all that good soulfulness. But I need somebody who can articulate the position of the city as a mayor. As a politician.
As a politician.
Not only the articulation, I don't think super rich people should be in political offices because the political office is for the people. So the community's got to get together and say who we gonna run for office. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if the person got too much money, they ain't got to listen to nobody.
That's most of them.
Yeah, because he just snapped.
Yeah, that's a tyrant.
Trump showed us that.
That's a tyrant. That's a tyrant. That's a dictator.
Yeah, because Willie just snapped
And I
and
see-
giving gas away though.
Yeah, and that, but hey, yo, yeah, that's dumb nigga shit, right? You know, like the drug dealer come give you some turkeys and then you protect him from the police as a community. You know what I'm saying? Even though he just killed your auntie and mama with the crack.
I felt like he should have just,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he said,
he could have gave out 50,000. I can't tell him what to do with
No,
their
we
money,
can't
but
dictate it,
he could have
but,
gave out $2,500 to small businesses or something like that if you wanted to get the people behind you. You know what I'm saying? Creating all that chaos with that gas shit. I just was like, why ain't just putting on gift cards, show up to a church and give
That's
people
what I was
$50 then?
thinking.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what I
But that chaos of that gas, that was just something different.
4-hour
to me.
waits in line.
Help the people that's in things like you with the small businesses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be better or nothing because you know people, I'm like, he got to be better. Or,
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But,
but
I'm just saying, like, that could have been done a better way.
But people ain't even been doing that much shit. You see what I'm saying?
What, if I was giving the gas away?
If I was giving, just giving.
And people need that right now. Like that's an immediate need. Like even if you saying, see, you middle class, my nigga. So what you just said is help the middle class, nigga, so that we can get our businesses up. But the poor person,
Middle
like,
class is poor.
But
though.
the middle class is the
Poor
ones
as hell.
that are getting the most money taken from it. If you think about it, the lower, the poorer class, whatever you want to call it, they're the ones they getting all type of help. They get food stamps, they get free insurance, they get help.
They get
the
tax
middle
refunds.
class, they get all type of stuff. But the middle class are the ones that's paying the most in taxes. They the one that gotta, they pay everything. They pay for their insurance. They're the ones that's paying. The rich people, it don't bother them left to right.
Oh, yeah, they rich.
So it's really the middle class that's the ones struggling.
What are we classifying as middle class? To be specific.
yeah, what is middle class? I like
Right.
that. That's a good question.
Well, you gotta put a number on that though.
Yeah, because
Like,
middle
Do
class
you
to
gotta
me
put
is
a number
poor.
on that? Because it could be, because middle class don't have to just be a number. It could also be a mentality.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know people that grew up without a lot of money, but not like poor, like
don't
acting.
act ignorant.
They don't act. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes we think poor is just in. I know middle class niggas is ignorant as fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's middle class?
Yeah, somebody. What's
But
Right,
that's how I
that's-
feel like.
right,
I
that's
feel
a
like
good-
it's a mentality. Like it don't
I
really have
always
nothing to do
thought-
with money because I feel like both of them, poor and middle class, is the same.
Yeah.
Either you got it or you ain't got it.
That's how I feel.
Right. I
Money-wise,
always thought it
you know
was
what I'm saying?
it was in America. It's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Like you range from what you make a year. You know what I'm
So what,
saying? Like,
100K?
I don't know exact
That's
numbers.
still
but-
poor as
Nah, I
fuck in
get you.
Chicago.
Is it?
I get
What
you.
about it?
California, New York, 100K.
It depends on what your family look like.
I'm gonna say
It do.
I'm with Fest because I'm thinking like really poor. Really, the masses is poor, but poor overall is a lifestyle because the average person, even the pandemic showed us and let us know that the average person, even the flexers, the Instagrammers, they all live in check to check. And we all mostly live in check to check.
So if you got a college graduate, okay, let's just go like, okay, this family made it. If they got a college graduate and they you got people that may own a business or two or
college graduate in debt,
certain,
first of all.
a certain type of car. You know what I'm saying? Like us on the outside looking in, we be like,
No,
that
certain type
family
of car
right
you
there,
poor.
Yeah,
And-
certain
This
type of
because
car
niggas
you
spent
poor.
their PPP
No,
money.
I agree.
Right,
Certain type
exactly.
of car you
Hey,
poor.
yo, real quick. All these niggas spent their PPP money and they looking stupid right now, bro. I
They
know
fucked
so
that
many
up.
motherfuckers
They
like
fucked that up.
looking stupid, bro. And everybody be talking about, boy, if I had that, what I do? Like everybody
ain't
got
do
the
shit
We
plan.
got so much to say.
Everybody got the plan. What happened?
But let's show some empathy.
no, they
Wait,
fucked
let's
it
show
up.
some
Empathy for
em-
who?
let's show not some sympathy. We can show some empathy.
Okay.
For the simple fact, the reality is 90% of people that got the PPP money never even had even close to it because niggas got 20,000, and when you don't know that 20,000 ain't really no money,
40,000.
Yeah.
when you don't know 40,000 ain't really no money, you gonna go spend it like it's $1 million, and then you.
But what
realize,
happened to the plan they had before they got it?
Oh, everybody always got a plan A until the money come, then plan B.
And then they going to go.
Everybody.
Hey man, that shit
Then
just
they
like
go-
when the nigga
then they-
supposed to pay
then-
you
then
your
they
money.
going to Gucci.
The nigga get the money, you gotta look for the nigga.
Yeah, for real. Once you touch it,
He touched the money.
When he
it's over
touch
with.
it,
Even
No,
though-
and yo, and I'm gonna tell you something. What you saying is real, bro. Like, I really had to fuck up the church money about 5 times.
for real though.
Yeah.
10,
Like
20
before,
for us.
before I was like, God, if you ever
Just give it to me
if
again.
you ever put another dollar in my pocket.
Hey, that's a good point. Like,
lot
how
of
many,
people-
how many
Like
times,
we be we really be hard on
I
our
done
people.
fucked up
Yeah.
some money before.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
I done
We be
fucked
we
hard
up
on
just
our people.
discovered how hard we be on
We be
our
hard
people.
on our people, bro. And I feel like
And our people gotta, like, we fucked it up 20, you say 20 times.
that
Yeah,
that
I
40
have.
that 40K, bro,
Fuck
from the
that money up.
PPPs.
That was the
a lot
first
of
time
people
they ever got some money.
got to fuck it up, bro. We've been fucking up
Usually
money
they gotta
since-
wait till grandma die, fight the whole family
real.
Just think about
over
this.
$5,000 and never talk to my brother again.
After you done had the money
That's
all
real.
these
That's a
times.
fact.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
Now, after
See, you the
done had-
older nigga. I already see we going.
No. Now after you had the money so many times, like you get to a point, if you do get $80,000, $100,000, me, like my mind frame be like, okay, I know we gonna fuck off 20. But it's like when that shit get to 80, that I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker like pop out. No, I'm cool.
No,
I remember being fucked
Well,
up
hold
and I
on.
don't like that
But
shit.
let's talk money then. Let's talk money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Financial literacy.
What I've learned in life, bro. Everybody talking about save my money, nigga, spend it.
You can't save money.
Fast
though.
as you can't
not
save
a
money.
saving.
That's hard.
All you can do is make money.
You can make money,
I'm
save
thinking
or
money.
money.
lose money.
Yeah,
Invest the money.
Talk
but
that shit.
saving
Talk
money
that
is not
shit.
real.
Saving money ain't fucking real.
It's not.
How you gonna
Hey,
save money with
hey,
nothing?
hey,
Hey, look, Ryan, you saying that to the wrong motherfucker because I spends money, bro. Like,
Nigga, yeah.
Look.
Keep it burning like incense, my nigga.
But
Like,
guess what? They spent
I
them
spends that
PPPs
shit.
fast. And guess what?
but they
No
just
more
spent it
calm.
wrong.
That's why I was about to say be technical because 90% of people spent it, but maybe I don't know. Just from my knowledge, 10% of people did right with it. But you know,
But it's a
Motherfuckers
different
poor.
from. But it's a different from spending and investing though. See, I don't mind losing 30, 40,000 on the investment. I don't feel
Okay,
that bad.
okay.
I don't feel
Now-
that bad as much as if I go on a shopping spree down
But you
Michigan.
ain't losing.
You're not
though, so you can't
losing.
say losing.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
So-
you could though.
But let's go
investing.
now. Let's go to this.
Investments
All
go wrong.
Let's
We
go
done
to no,
did
but
that.
let's go to this. I like where we going. Now let's jump to what's a good investment.
Really, everything
Something
is
you
a hit and
believe
miss.
in.
Everything.
Honestly.
With that-
Some you
that
believe in.
shows a return.
I like that.
That's the answer.
Some you believe in.
That's
Yeah.
really the only
That's
good
the
investment.
answer,
That's
bro.
the only good investment. If
Well,
Some you
you
believe
believe
in.
I can believe in some
Boom!
shit.
You ain't lose nothing.
Yeah.
I agree with that. though.
You can believe in some shit. It be broke.
Hey, don't let that. Hey,
I
don't
done
let
did
that.
some other
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, don't let that belief
Oh,
make you
damn, my
dumb,
answer was
though.
wrong. I said an
I
investment
ain't gonna-
that shows a return.
Man, I ain't
know-
gonna
you
agree
know
with
what
y'all
the
on
return
that.
is on
but
that?
the risk is the same though.
The risk is the
risk
same.
is the same.
And what the return
I agree.
is now you know.
Now you know.
What's the price for what you to learn some shit?
Don't do it again.
There you go.
Like, hey, bro, you gotta. I would rather,
a vibe.
bro.
There you
I
go.
would rather spend my $40,000 PPP on to learn if niggas gonna like my raps or not,
Box truck.
than for 2 years at Columbia College.
I agree though.
I would learn more from failing at that. That's school.
See me.
If you gonna pay for school, nigga, pay for the school you develop the curriculum to,
Yeah, that's true.
So-
no, you
and it can pay off.
Yeah,
So
it
let's
could.
stay on. You said something true, right? That how tough we are on our own people, right?
Yeah, we real.
And
Especially
the PPP,
Chicago.
look, the PPP, we always have been, but the PPP proved it.
Yeah, we hate each other.
I was happy to see that people got to live a year to travel, to finally buy some jewelry, to finally buy some clothes. I'm the type of person, I loved it, right?
Right.
But then you have the people that I know personally some people that tried it and didn't know how to do it or didn't want to pay the couple dollars to get it. So guess what they doing to the people? Oh, now your money gone, now you broken. Bro,
No.
you broke.
You know
Man,
what
I swear to
irritates
God,
me?
you
You know what
just said the
irritates
same
me?
shit,
When they make
like,
the post
yeah,
like, y'all going to jail now. Y'all going to
it's
jail.
like-
All y'all that
it's
got
like,
that
people
irritates
saying
my
they ain't got no
soul.
money.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Irritates
happy.
me so bad.
Like I literally
You said I
loved
was
my
happy.
I loved my timeline, bro. Like
Oh,
I'm
everybody
like,
was lit.
you know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
was lit.
Like I'm like, damn, the
Everybody
world
was
lit.
lit.
You know what I'm
Everybody.
saying?
They
I
was
like
tearing
that
this
type of
bitch
shit.
down. They was tearing this bitch down. I was posting shit just cause.
Hey, 'cause they spent
Fuck
it.
it. I was
Hey,
just buying extra hoodies.
but look at how we just unpacked this though. It started like that. It started. What happened to the PPP? What's poverty? Wait, that was the first time.
Yeah.
Like I think what we just did was an exercise in critical thinking.
exactly.
I agree.
Until we got to the point to be like, wait, the way that is the wrong way, and we just unpack why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just did a whole segment on that. So my thing is this: what I see missing in our city, and we can talk about the country. Let's talk about Chicago.
Yeah.
What's missing in Chicago is critical thinking skills.
I agree.
So what?
You know what I'm
break
saying?
it down. Break it down for the people. What is critical thinking skills?
Critical thinking skills are not seeing a headline and thinking that's the story.
Not seeing that clip. I told him.
You know what I'm
that. He watched
saying?
a 30-second clip.
Critical thinking skills is
Talk to me.
knowing where to go to check for competent information. And then really like if you know, don't speak. And if you speak, you probably don't know.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Critical thinking skills is the person next to me trying to make me be who I think the best of myself is. Or is this person just be feeding my... I used to have this guy, one of my homies, back in the day, and he used to take me to all the sex parties. And he used to, and I was married, and he used to keep all my secrets. Like, nigga, we brothers. Like, but like, he was my brother in the darkest part of myself. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to rap. And he never really said he wanted to rap, but he used to, I used to bring him with me to go meet Ye and do different things. Ooh, and he never really said it. He just was like my best friend. And then one day I said something to him. I was like, I said, I might do a show, bro, and then just have you open up for me, throw you on or something. He said, man, I've been waiting for that all my life. And then I said,
Right.
why you ain't say nothing,
you
nigga,
ain't-
all our
why
life,
you ain't
nigga?
speak
Like,
that shit?
Close mouth
but you been feeding me all of this dark shit, like, that I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I'm married too and shit. You feed the fucking devil in me, nigga. Like, and so then I said, hey man, I'm not gonna do that show no more. I'm gonna chill. I don't even know if I wanna rap, nigga. He said, and then what I did was took away from him what he told me he wanted all his life.
Yeah.
To see where our friendship was. The nigga said, I don't fuck with you no more.
so he was around you that whole time for the
But that
one
was it.
shot that he should have just got out at the beginning of it instead of waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been
nigga.
gone then.
You
Goof
supposed-
ass.
But that's okay.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, anybody that has ever really kind of abandoned my side, man, bro, like they love me now. And I love them. Like,
Yeah.
and I figured out what love. I mean, I think that's critical thinking skills. Is like, who's next to me? You know, if you dating a nigga, if a woman is dating a guy, what kind of art do this guy like? If he like art at all, what kind of music do we listen to? If he listen to music, hey,
learn
do
it
we
first.
read? What do we read? Oh, that's who I'm dealing with.
You learning the individual.
And you can learn it quick.
Yeah, you learning them.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I tell people about rushing into relationships when you get out of relationships. Like take a moment to develop yourself and find out, you know what I'm saying, who you are.
Man, and
out there
even
and start
before
fucking.
you get into a relationship, learn who you dealing with, because just because they pretty or handsome don't mean they sane. And like, and it start with like, you know, I tell my daughter, man, I tell my 14-year-old daughter, hey, who is their parents? That shit matter.
Yes.
Exactly.
Who is their brothers and sisters? Like, that matter. Like, whatever you see happening here is what's about to happen here.
Right. What you trying to get out this relationship? You know what I'm saying? What's your agenda? What's your purpose in?
Bro, critical thinking skills is just taking a minute not to be wrapped up in your own desire.
It's comprehending. Like I like critical thinking is comprehending.
It's
Because a lot of people
comprehending.
Read without.
But
When
It's
they taught us
phonics.
that reading is comprehension,
yeah.
the reality is a lot of people still, as adults, don't understand that reading is comprehension. Like a lot of people know how to read. You don't even know how to read because you know words. You have if you don't comprehend what you've read, you legit don't know how to read.
Bro, and it's as simple as, look, and it don't even have to, it could be as simple as, can you read the room?
Exactly. Body language.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can you read
Yeah,
the
not
room?
actual words. Body
That'll
language.
help you have etiquette.
I agree.
Yeah, a lot of and to piggyback off what you said, a lot of people don't take the time to read because they just trying to rush to the ending. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to rush to
But it's the ending
what
that
they
they
already
think is
thought
the
this
ending.
book was gonna
Yeah.
say. You know what I'm saying? Like
And the book wasn't even about that.
exactly.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, like
That book wasn't
But I
even
like
about
how
that.
you love Chicago.
They
You
missed
can
it.
tell that you, you can tell that you naturally love Chicago, and especially the South Side.
Why you
know
say
what
that?
I'm saying? Like, cause you could just see the passion. Like, I looked at a few of your interviews. I'm like, Nah, he love the city, bro. Like,
I do.
You know what I'm saying? And people and other people.
He gonna say I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I fight with it though. You
Yeah.
know, it's always
Yeah.
love hate when you. Yo, bro. I had a homie come to my crib one time, and we sitting down looking at videos, and Crucial Conflict came on, smoking on. Hey, we watching the video, and my homie was like, man, see, them niggas could have made it. They could have been bigger, bro, if they wasn't on that gangbanging shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? They was ran off one part of the city. I said, niggas, stop. He said, huh? I said, you love them niggas.
Thanks.
I said, why you hating on them niggas? You love them, nigga. I love them. They wasn't never, I grew up with them. They wasn't never ran out the Regal Theater. Niggas fucked with them, bro. Which story? What you talking about? And he stopped and said, I do love them niggas. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah. You just repeat what you
Nigga.
There you go.
That's what I hate about the city.
Yeah.
We don't even know why we hate each other.
That's fact.
That's
You
fact.
just repeat.
You know what I mean? You just repeating some shit. Like, I don't know why we hate Jesse Jackson so much. That was the #1 nigga in charge of the 60s, 70s, 80s. It wouldn't even be no black millionaires running around here like it is. You wouldn't know Judge Joe Mathis. Jesse Jackson went to save him. When the Black Panthers was getting ready to get killed by the FBI, they ran to Jesse Jackson. He
Rainbow
saved
Push
them.
Coalition.
When apartheid was crushing South Africans, Jesse Jackson boycotted Nike around the country, and the FBI labeled him the most dangerous Negro in America.
So white people made us hate Jesse.
Bro, they demagnetized them and showed you something on TV, and we
White
bought the
people.
headline, no critical thinking skills.
Man, they make us hate a
How it
lot of
always
shit.
is.
They make us hate us.
made us
They-
hate us.
You know what I'm saying?
How it
Shit,
always
that's why we hate
They'll-
us.
Bro, they'll go as deep as to show Jesse and Farrakhan beefing, now you choose a side.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I look at that and I'm like, nah, but they brothers, they get to fight.
They wasn't even beefing at the reality.
They love each other.
Yeah.
Remember this.
Of course, me and Ye fight in public. Of course, Jesse and Farrakhan fight. Of course, nigga, that's
This
what
an in-house
family
fight.
do.
This
Now
an
remember
in-house
this.
fight. Yeah.
When
But it
Obama
makes
was running.
people do that.
Remember when Obama was running? They called his live feed saying snip his nuts or some shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
About
yeah,
Obama.
he talking about
You know what I'm saying?
Obama.
But that was to
And
put
they
us-
used it.
Oh, yeah, they did.
And then Obama get to be president, and then his son go to jail. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Trump would have stopped that.
He was up, though.
But Obama was like, this is what you get.
Free
Punk.
Hey, I agree though.
But guess what? Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
What the world just saw was Chicago.
Chicago energy bad, man.
No, it ain't. This the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what Cornel West told me. He said, Chicago. He said, brother, y'all standing on the shoulders of giants and greatness. It was discovered by a French Haitian. You know what I'm saying? It's got the energy of that. He said, but the more you get greatness, it's equally strong as that opposite force. So when you talk about that bad energy, it go with that presidential energy. It go with that, like that's why people who you see that leave Chicago, they in Atlanta, they in LA, how they doing?
Fine.
Good.
Great.
Cause
They was making, bro, this shit be making us into diamonds. It's the shit that grows flowers.
But you mentioned the spirits about that we missing in Chicago as well.
Oh, like Harold Washington, like how Harold Washington used to root for the home. He sung the same song everybody else was singing. Harold Washington brought together a Hispanic and black coalition, got whites and police to bind to it. In the right coming out of the 70s into the 80s when it was extra racist, nobody believed. Then all of the black millionaires, Johnson & Johnson and all of them got together. This is what they said. Harold, you the one we want to run for mayor. So what happened was that the black businessmen got together with the community, picked who they wanted. Harold Washington was in Congress. Picked who they wanted, took him out of Washington and said, hey man, fix this city.
They made him the face.
They made him the face, they made him the air, and Big Daly had to sign off on that.
Yeah.
They poison them, right?
I don't believe that. I mean, we always like to say that type of shit.
Allegedly.
But at the end of the day, man, this man was there for 4 years and changed everything
And then
because
they
he
poisoned
loved the
They
city.
They did it.
Bro, he loved the city.
Yeah.
But that's the spirit.
I ain't seen a mayor like that love the city, white or black.
Ah, man, yeah. Lightfoot, she love the city.
He
She buy her
bullshit.
suits from off Roosevelt. She
dope.
loves.
Hey,
love the city. She got a little West Side fro.
come on,
She
bro.
love
Don't
the
talk
city,
about
man.
bro like that.
Come on.
Hey,
Auntie love the city, man.
Auntie love
You know
this,
what I'm
bro. No, but she don't. No, you gotta love the fabric of the city. I ain't talking
that's for
about
real.
the people here.
gotta love the
people.
sewer top.
You gotta love
That
the
spirit-
fabric
that
of this
spirit,
bitch.
though.
Yeah.
And you gotta know the
It's
fabric. of
iron,
it.
sharpen iron. That's what
I
we
agree
built
with
on.
you,
You gotta know the
Built on
Polish
iron
neighborhoods. You gotta know what, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have been around when it was Jewtown and
Yeah.
kind of know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 63rd and hosted. Like, walking up and down that motherfucker.
Hey,
when all the
Fed.
business was thriving
Hey,
over
Fed.
there.
I want
Hey, man, you want a little bit more wine? That cup's still
Yeah,
full.
you
Nah, hey,
you
bro,
did ask me. You told
I know
me
what
ain't
y'all-
fucking up.
Act like
Yes, you
babysitting
right.
over there.
get it
Baby,
about
take
you.
care, man.
Trying to get it about you.
He babysitting
modern.
wine.
Hey, man, it's more libation on deck.
But on another note, right? I want to ask you. So I'm into like energy,
All type of
chakras
freaky
and
shit.
That too. It all run hand in hand.
Ain't nothing wrong with
It all run hand in hand. But I wanted to know, do you because I think you are, but are you into the words that is describe the energies and the chakras as in like voodoo, witchcraft? Like, is it a better word, or are you into those? You know,
Yeah, I mean, I think nowadays people say things like shamanism, plant
Shamanism?
medicine.
I ain't never heard of it.
You know what I'm
Spirituality.
saying? I think
that's a good word. Spirituality.
spirituality.
Is that all the same?
You know what I'm
Voodoo,
saying? Like,
voodooism and all that shit?
what the Yoruba. You know what I'm saying? Like, people wouldn't say voodoo. They'd be like,
Which
oh, I
words you
practice
use?
Yoruba. You know? Hey, man, so this is my thing, what I'm into now. And it's going to sound crazy, bro.
Let me reframe this.
I am nobody. I'm trying to get away from identity, bro.
I like that.
Because, man, identity is where my ego sat and where all my strongest disappointments was in my identity. Who the fuck I thought I was.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, even things like black, I'm looking at as a little more fluid. And I would say, black is a word that was created by white people to create a context. How can I fight back being better what somebody else called me, nigga? I got to define myself. Like, not your definition.
So you
of me.
practice witchcraft, baby.
No, I guess when
What
I'm
you mean?
like,
Nah, he teaching Kanye this shit. I can
It's
tell.
not.
nah, bro, like,
Kanye learning this
you
shit
know what
from
I
you.
mean? Like,
I can see it right there.
Like
ain't
so
gonna
so
lie.
I'm kind of getting out of these definitions of our identity to be like
that's dope.
I could be in any moment with anybody. Like I be in Wyoming, my homies, it's a town of 9,000 people, bro, and they all like love Trump and worship him, like all that shit. And so like, but it's all good when we talk about what's in front of us, man. So wait, you mean a Wyoming driver's license is a gun license? Okay, cool. So then what kind of gun would shoot that bear over there? Oh, a 357 or a rifle, like what? And they teach you because I ain't tripping on none of this shit. Just
Right.
teach me about what's in, let's pioneer new areas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in order to do it, I read something about Malcolm X that made him so powerful. What made Malcolm X powerful is that his mother was from Trinidad. She didn't even see herself as American black. She saw herself as Caribbean, mixed. She was like, I'm from a whole different cloth of not Negro from the South. And she would tell Malcolm, hey, when they call you that, they're not even talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
like that.
That's their own
That's
problem.
their own
They ain't
language.
talking to you. You ain't the one they really looking for. So when they be like, man, Malcolm, you sure don't have a chip on your shoulder like those other niggers.
Right.
And Malcolm's just like, so anyway, what we doing? Like, that's why Malcolm felt like he could be a lawyer. He could, cause that shit just,
Right. He ain't accept their titles.
as who he was. We be fighting these people.
That's what you taught. You said it.
Man,
earlier.
release that fight.
Right.
It ain't yours.
Right.
And when you release it, acceptance comes.
Hey, cause
If that makes sense.
It makes.
No,
all
I understand
sense.
that.
you made you made a comment that was real powerful. You said we as black people, we need to stop coming together based upon our skin color and come together based on our values that we
Bro,
have.
look. They told me brothers gon' work it out. Man, I ruined a lot of friendships. Thinking cause we from the same block, we got the same interests. He called me brother and I thought he meant it until he stole from me. Now I put character over kinship. If all you want is money, you wasn't shit to begin with. I'd rather pay you out than watch you spend it. See, I'ma put character over kinship, family over fame, death before my dishonor, integrity on my name, order over disorder. My words are the holy water. I shower them with these verses, wash away all the pain. Man, black man, yes you can, you can. They say the King Christ died and rised again. I went out to the Ivory Coast and I caught me some land. You got that jewelry from the ops, boy, why is you playing? If you don't like the way you treat it, then why don't you stand? If you don't like America, nigga, why is you staying?
Yes,
I don't like
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, then let's go.
You went back.
So I just look at like my whole motto and value of life is like, hey man, I know your blood might not be your closest family, but I might be.
exactly.
I know like your color might not be the closest family, but okay, what kind of values do we share?
That's character.
Like, hey bro,
I like that.
bro, I would rather pay you to get you away from me.
Talk that shit.
Like the way I look at money, bro, my
that shit, B.
relationship ain't even capitalism no more. I pay people that I don't have relationships with. And you would rather have a relationship with me. I'm not a king, I'm a king maker. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I know where you're going.
so I kind of look at it like money is just a tool. But we look at it like, man, if I only have some money and then you don't got no plan after that, you don't even know how to use a tool. Nigga, that's sand in your hands.
Agreed.
Exactly.
That ain't
PPP,
shit.
Yeah.
The PPPs just was saying. That's
Unemployment.
facts.
Me and you could use the location and our relationships to make way more money than if I just paid you to do something.
True.
And that's what we be doing in Chicago, bro. We be using each other for twos and fews, you know what I'm saying? Instead of really having a relationship
I agree.
in a way where it's like, okay, how are we gonna all live on this block next to each other so we can do this every day? I'm just, values, like
Yeah, the shit we
values
used to
becomes
do.
families, becomes, hey man, my daughter gotta marry your son and we gotta figure this out. Like, who's saying that? Because when I'm on the boat, bro, with Kenneth Cole, bro, and we out here in, fucking, where's that place all the black
That's
people
Wego
from?
Bay, some fucking world.
No, it's in America. It's in America.
It's in America.
Martha's Vineyard.
That ain't
So-
even in America.
It is. It's right outside of Boston. My
That
I'm
shit
gonna tell you about some secret places. So,
Talk about Martha Stewart because I got a story about that.
Oh, let's go.
We only know Stony
Light that
Island.
weed up, man.
bro, so we in Martha's Vineyard, and I'm on the boat with Kenneth, bro, and he like, yeah, over there, that's John Kerry. Now, you know who he's married to. That's their island right there. And I said, who? He said he's married to the Hines lady. And and then over there, that was John McCain and his wife, and she's from the Coors Brewery, and he's the senator. You know what I'm saying? And then Kenneth Cole is married to Maria Cuomo Cole, whose father was the governor of New York, whose son was the governor until he got put out. But like, whose brother is the head anchor on CNN, and Kenneth and Maria, boom. They're bringing empires together.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about like, and then I think about, and I love my daughters and I love their mothers, but we ain't none of us together.
How many baby mamas you got?
Nigga, you know, I was a rapper. I'm a rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Nigga, like, nigga, I go to Shark's Chicken like any other nigga. Like, you know? So,
Indeed,
and that, but that's the problem. Like,
He ain't
we
never
not,
say that number though.
bro, we not talk. I got 2 baby mamas,
That's it.
3.
Slight.
Oh, shit, you winning.
Five.
Now I was married,
Are you winning?
and then 3, I'm good.
You winning.
3.
Like 3.
Because I got 3. You winning.
Yeah, bro. So like, but I think about like, we ain't taught how to mate. Like the values that we talking about is in like, who's ready to help our kids figure out how to mate and who to mate with and how we as parents and adults gonna set it up. It used to look like gangs. Today it gotta look like families that create businesses and infrastructures together. You know what I'm saying? And like, Chicago can't heal until the family heal. So we've been trying to start from the government down. Joke's on you, nigga, like, ain't the cavalry ain't coming. We gotta start from the ground up. Then we can pick who's in office.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Rhymefest, I want to know.
Do that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
All right, that means I can keep smoking and drinking. All right. When it start making sense, nigga,
No, it make a lot of sense, but I want to know what made you come up with Rhymefest?
Nah, man, that's just some goofy ass shit when I was like.
He's definitely from Chicago.
Definitely.
That's just some goofy ass shit.
Me and Phone that was on Kimbart.
Yeah, that type of shit, bro. Like, that was some shit. Like, I was about 12, and I went through all these whack-ass rap names. Like, nigga, I was Snace. I was a snake and an ace. Nigga, I was
I thought you were
Snace.
Snake and Mace.
Yeah, nigga. Then I was like, oh, no, my name Che, which I really should have stick with my government name, Che.
Che.
So I was named after this revolutionary named Che Guevara.
Yeah.
But then I was like, nah, it gotta be CHE, nigga. I gotta be Chicago's hypest entertainer, nigga.
This at 12 years old?
Nigga like 12, nigga 11, 12.
Out here
jumping off the porch at 10.
Nigga, I start freestyling one day. I'm in the crib, my homie, I'm freestyling. He said, nigga, you like a festival of rhymes, nigga. You like a rhyme fest. I said, nigga, I am a rhyme fest.
That's it.
Nigga, I'm
know
a
when they hit you,
festival
though.
of
Yeah,
rhymes.
that's it, though.
But you know what that did, though? What I really did, though, with Rhymefest is I named myself after something that conjures magic. Something that's like you will work with the word in a poetic way for the rest of your life. It's like when I asked Black Thought, I said, hey, why would you name yourself Black Thought? Like, because these names mean something. The artist is all, bro, what you say is coming to look for you. Anything you say is on its way.
Voodoo.
That's the magic. You want to talk about voodoo?
Voodoo is a religion.
Man, what's up with him and voodoo today?
Voodoo is
Nah,
a religion.
he want me to tell him some secrets on camera and shit.
What you know, I don't fucking know. It's like voodoo.
I mean, but voodoo
What you
is-
want?
Like, what about the voodoo though? I know you do it, nigga.
I was in New Orleans, bro.
but voodoo is
Because I'm with the chakra shit.
But that's commercial voodoo.
But chakra-
I ain't never heard the
chakra
nigga say
isn't
learn, I don't
really
know.
Voodoo.
I ain't never heard the niggas.
I mean,
say
the
voodoo this
energies,
much.
though.
He just keeps saying voodoo.
He knows some secrets.
No, it's some shit
What's going on right with that? What you see on YouTube?
No, because the voodoo thing, the word is deeper than what it really is. And the black magic and shit is, I believe in and shit, but it be so deep and real that they'll give it a name to steer you off, like witchcraft, voodoo. So I be trying.
No, that's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
That rhyme. Hey, but that's true too. Like, so a lot of the imagery that they put in these movies, like Serpent Under the Rainbow, or like any of these movies, like, and they show Africans and Marked for Death with Steven
Yeah.
Seagal, and they're like, nigga,
Yeah. With the
like, you know what I'm
twins.
saying?
But-
And that ain't even what it was.
But question, so Christianity doesn't scare you when the whole time
We're gonna drink the blood and eat the body.
you're gonna drink the blood
That's
and
voodoo.
eat the body? That doesn't scare
I
you.
don't
get
know
what I'm
shit
saying?
about
See,
Christianity, eating
when
crackers and drinking wine and shit. I wasn't into all
But
that.
that's eating blood. I mean,
Yeah, that
drinking
was-
blood and
that
eating
was
body.
wine and saltine
Also,
crackers.
with Christianity too, it's like if you think about it, last I checked, the whole thing about, if you kill yourself, you go to hell. That came from the slave owner trying to tell you not to kill yourself because he losing money. But no,
He was
that
actually
should-
genius.
That should scare people
Right.
off too, though.
That was
we could
a-
say all day that someone saying a chant during doing voodoo is scary, but no one says that is scary.
But the power of the tongue is real though. A chant could make a motherfucker jump off a bridge if enough people chant it.
Hey,
Real.
hey.
And if somebody gives you a threat and say that if you go and do something, you go to hell, that's scary too.
To some
That's
people.
strong.
Right, but the
too.
pop-
Well, it was very strong. They stopped killing themselves and went out there and worked instead. You got to remember, a lot of those men was jumping off the boat because they said, I'd rather jump off the boat and die than come over here and do that bullshit that y'all trying to take.
I'm definitely gonna jump.
What school you went
Hey,
to that
well,
taught
let me
that?
ask you a question about that. Let me ask you a
I
question
want to
about
know
that.
what school she went to that taught that first. Because
Her
I went
grandmama.
to CVS. They ain't teach me none of that
Grandmama.
shit.
Man, violence and sex.
Hey, bro,
Right.
school ain't
That's what
the-
they told us.
Bro,
We had sex.
Hey,
We
let
had
me tell you
sex.
something.
Sex
I did a
education.
lot of
Y'all niggas is lucky to have any kind of
I did a
school.
lot, too.
Niggas.
Right? though.
Let me tell you why.
Right. Any
Niggas
kind of.
or
Let me niggas.
Niggas.
white man nigga?
Now, NEGUS.
Any
okay.
nigga.
G-U-
Niggas.
Nah, he talking about NIGGA.
No, this is the issue, bro. I don't know who taught y'all or anybody.
This Chicago, both of us.
Look
If I took over running, I'm about to
No, instantly. What you looking at up there?
No, I don't
What's
smoke.
going
Hey,
I'm gonna be
I don't
honest
know
with
who
you.
talk. I don't
Let
know
her
who.
get high.
I can't. I got my weed.
Oh, look at this. It's me and you, bro. We in it.
I got my too.
Cause I don't be smoking like
you
that.
know,
I be getting too
otherwise I
high.
would've.
Bro, I don't know who taught anybody that school is supposed to teach you who you are or how to move. If you learn how to read and write in free school, you got a bonus.
You won. I agree.
You won.
Yep.
Go there and learn how to read and write. That's all we asking.
Yeah,
And maybe
I
you
agree.
might find a sport you like.
Maybe.
At the end of the day, who you are, a history of who you are.
Your household.
And if it ain't there, I'm sorry, go find it. We in Chicago. There's great
I
people
agree.
here to reach out to.
Cause I learned that shit at home. My
You
daddy.
know what I'm saying?
I
agree
learned
totally.
myself
I'm just not finding out about
Who the fuck
myself and
you
my
are,
people.
being a leader and shit like that. You used to
Yeah.
always tell us that shit in school that they teach you. That shit don't exist today.
Hey man, education is for the individual to find. I'm sorry if it feels unfair.
But it's true though.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I noticed, bro? I used to think if you call the police, they supposed to come and help.
You was calling the police?
Nigga, hell yeah, I was calling the police. I was scared, nigga.
Chicago,
I was scared,
I don't know Chicago
nigga,
niggas calling the police.
And a nigga told me it was
There's
a
a bunch of
service
You
to help
called
me.
police.
Police make shit worse.
You called police.
Well, my thing is I had to learn
I don't
that.
call no police.
Listen to
However,
what he learned though, Davo. Listen to what he
I
learned.
learned that.
That
Only
shit
when
get worse.
women, when a
But
woman
then
trying
the
to beat
shit
me.
turned around when I started paying for police.
Ah, now you gotta have a security squad.
No.
Oh.
All I gotta have is ADT.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nigga, it don't cost much to secure. If you call them for free, they gonna cause trouble.
Cybercop.
If you get ADT and they call them, oh, you gotta have a streaming service for police.
They coming
Hey,
ASAP.
Nigga, we live
facts.
in the future. All that old shit y'all thought it was supposed to be, it ain't. But it's police is okay if you pay for them.
Yeah.
Trust me, because now they work for you.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers
all
always
facts.
running from police. I ain't running from police, nigga. I employ them. And I perceive it like that. So when I have encounters with them, I'll be like, how you doing, officer? Everything going good on the perimeter?
Yeah.
Great. And they like, this nigga love us. I do. I pay you.
Yeah.
I got a tax bill, nigga. You know what you want to do? If you want to get good relationships with the police, buy a house.
Yeah.
Because when you buy a house, every year you're going to get a thing called a property tax. And it's going to say you paying for police.
Yeah.
And you can take that anywhere and
Or a
show that,
business.
and motherfuckers look at you different.
Or a
We got
business.
gems on every
business.
episode.
Your bond to go from
Or
20,000 to
business.
19,000. That's
yeah,
all.
nigga. Hey, that
They
1,000
don't
make a
fuck
difference.
about
that
us.
G, hey,
Hey,
you
it
happy
do.
about that G though.
It do, but that one nigga that keeps sending y'all off about that G.
Yeah.
You still there for that
and
little
let me tell you
19.
something, man.
I'm coming.
Everybody in my neighborhood is
I got you.
very nice. We're all very nice neighbors to each other. And I live off 79th Street.
Right.
You still live in Chicago?
We talking. Wait, hey, this is No Cap Podcast.
Yeah, you
just
capping?
cap.
You live in Chicago?
Cap in America.
Nigga, I live in Chatham.
Yeah. You live in the gated community.
I did great coming from Jeffrey Manor.
No, we ain't gonna say where you live. We ain't gonna say
No,
where
this
you
is what
live.
I don't give a fuck. I got a whole movie about it with the house in the movie called In My Father's House, about how I saved my father from homelessness.
You saw it?
I definitely saw it. I was watching it earlier.
heard
Bro, that's the house I live in. And it's my
Hold on,
great
hold on,
grandmama
I'm
house.
about to get the name right.
And nigga, my whole block is great because
He can tell you the name.
I'm on it.
Big George. Big George.
That was The Public. That's the other movie with Gabrielle Union
Okay,
and all them niggas. Like, bro, you know what's crazy? I be doing great shit, low key.
Yeah. Look, Big
Like,
George.
right
gotta
track
know
to
that,
Kanye.
bro.
Hey,
You
look,
gotta
You
hey,
really
look,
think
you know.
about it.
Hey, look, 'cause I was gonna ask
Cause
you, like,
that fame ain't shit.
yeah.
It's fleeting.
Yeah.
It ain't real. It's an illusion, my nigga.
Yeah.
But they don't know it yet.
Yeah, the
let 'em
public-
grab
So
it.
who we talking to? Because you ain't got no identity.
Right.
Yes.
What you
Who
mean?
we talking to? Rhymefest?
No, you
Chaz?
talking to the spirit.
See, that's why I want to know who I'm
Yeah.
talking
That's
to.
why you can't get me
So
too
my
high and
spirit
drunk.
can
The
take it in
spirit.
the right way. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
talking
That's
to
it.
like if I'm just a spirit, I move in it.
Right, okay.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Like,
Hey,
you
but
know?
you know, people will see you like on the Kanye documentary and shit like that, and they just feel like you in Calabasas too. So you know that's dope that you still living in Chatham. You still in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm a world citizen too. So
What do you mean by that?
Go to my IG. You'll see me walking with lions in Gambia, Go to my IG. You'll see me chopping ayahuasca in Peru. You know what I'm saying? Go to my IG. You'll see me in Wyoming sitting up on a 15,000 foot Native American ancient medicine wheel where the clouds don't form over it and the birds don't land on it, and you like, what is this? And I talk to my friends who are Lakota Sioux, and they say, oh, brother, you're sitting on the branch to another dimension. You're the first black person we ever seen come up here and care about it. Like, bro, there's magic in this world, and then you see what they took from them Native Americans when you feel the magic of the bro, you'll know, you know what we don't like about America? We don't like the politics of America. But boy, if you get out into the nature of it, oh my God, you'll fall in love with this country.
Yeah.
So do you be hunting?
So yeah, I live here, but
You gotta get out the cities. You gotta get out the cities.
This is my power charger.
I mean, but you sound like you be hunting and shit. You be out hunting. Cause I thought you was
Chicago?
gonna walk in this bitch. No, Wyoming and shit's buffaloes out there. Or something.
They got deer in
Wherever the fuck
Chicago
you be
too.
going.
Right, we going to Cal City.
Nigga,
Man,
they
them
got
motherfuckers ain't no real deal.
They got
That's the
armadillos on
real deal,
63rd.
bro.
O block.
I'm
Fuck
just
you talking
talking
about,
shit.
nigga. But I thought he was gonna walk in this bitch with a spear, the suit on.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He
I
walked
did.
in with the shout.
But you pulled up with the.
He got that shit. He got that shit on.
Hey,
That's
Davo.
from Africa.
I knew you was
recognize that.
already know,
Hey,
bro.
look, I went to
ain't from
Africa
no
last
damn
year. I
Africa.
went to Africa last year. I know what I see.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
it.
from Africa.
It's from Africa.
Damn, he almost speared your ass right there.
Yeah.
He's like, this
Come
is,
on, bro.
nigga, this is from Africa.
That's
Motherfucking
that's
Joffrey
African
Joffa.
garb.
You know
right
can
there.
touch it. Can I touch it?
Go ahead,
Playing
bro.
no more
Hey,
football.
Davo, I'm
Look
gonna say
at that.
something. I'm gonna say something though.
That shit feel different.
Hey, Davo.
Yeah.
When your ops, the jewelers, you can live on 79th when your ops not your fucking next block.
Yeah, you're right.
Childhood home.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you about the
I want to get more in tune. I want to walk around
Can I tell you
naked
about
with a
the ops,
spear.
bro?
I'm listening.
I want to get more in tune.
Talk. Listen.
I do. I want to walk around naked with a fucking spear.
Yo.
I want to get more in tune
Hey,
with
naked
myself,
with a
man.
spear
I ain't
sound
in
lit.
tune with myself. We're going to talk after this.
come on.
You not though.
I want to smoke. That
Hey,
shit
bro.
look cool how he's smoking. The
Bro,
other
we
niggas
doing-
smoke. That's different.
No, this me and him right now.
No, I want to talk.
Hey, bro, let me tell you about it. I just wrote a line down, but I don't know how I'm gonna rhyme it.
Naked with a spear.
It's gotta
I'm for real, though.
be.
I want to go to Wyoming.
You can. Well, come on, nigga. I gotta come on.
Boy,
They
gas.
going to let us do the podcast in the bar.
Why would they?
I
They don't even know you.
They ain't say
They go-
He didn't say
Yay.
day. He said
Yay.
yay, nigga.
Yay.
You know, Ye
wanna
don't
go
even
out
live
there
there no more. That's how you
He
want to go out there,
gone?
bro?
I want to kick it with you, though.
He smelled day. He smelled day. He smelled yay.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get that interview.
See?
I'm just like dude.
Hey, he ain't waiting.
Just like dude. But I ain't waiting. I told
Dude,
you
like, I would wait forever. But they ain't like, look, I'm gonna
I
say right
just
now.
gonna say it right
See?
now.
If you say no now, shut this shit down.
Boom.
This is what we came for.
Hey, let me tell you how I do with Ye. And then I'm gonna go back to the ops. But me and his relationship ain't set up where I ask for favors.
Right.
Me and his relationship, we just did, again, back to the whole identity thing. Because when I did it like that, like what people be thinking that you supposed to do relationships like, we had a lot of problems.
What are we labeling favors so I can know? In your perspective.
You don't even like asking people for shit.
I don't.
Your car can run out of gas. You gonna wait on the green fucking truck and you gonna cuss them out. So you know how we are.
I deal with Ye with what's sitting in front of us at the moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's sitting in front of us at the moment, that really in our relationship with how we create together, that's the most important thing.
Facts.
And if somebody I'm dealing with who I know and have known to be trustworthy and bring high quality something that I know you need, hey, bro, you should look at that. But it ain't no,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Hey, nigga, give him my beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
We
Yeah,
like
you should
that,
want to earn this shit anyway.
I mean, that's how we operate though.
You know what I'm
We don't
saying?
like
right, you
that
should
shit,
want to
nigga.
earn it anyway.
it's got to be, and it has to be a trustworthy thing. Like, because I didn't even know the nigga was famous until 5 years ago.
You like, this my
I'm
friend.
talking shit.
This is the nigga I fuck with forever.
Yeah, and then I go and actually check out the operation one day, and I'm like,
Wait, hold
This is
on.
what
Did you say, damn, nigga, you a genius?
no.
You still ain't saying he a genius.
You know, I'm going to say this about genius, bro.
Because look, before you go, I had light when you did that because you mad me at this nigga to the left of you, right?
This my nigga.
Hey, he been telling
we
me
already,
fuck with
boy.
me too. Yeah, we
tell
been fucking
him,
with
bro.
each other.
Because
Before this
look,
film and shit.
that's me in the room, right? This true. That's me in the room talking shit and everybody listening. And then he like, man, your dumb ass ain't no genius. Sit your dumb ass down. And I just started busting up when I watched it because it made me think of this nigga right here.
Yeah.
So it take a lot when you be telling people stuff like that because you really like, you wasn't hating on them, but you was like letting them know it's more to this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's me pushing.
Some people,
It takes experience
That's
and
me,
hardship.
did people beat you
It don't-
down about that?
Oh, nigga, I was depressed for like not depressed. For me, depressed is what I think regular people would be
You
like.
was down,
I was
though.
down.
Yeah, you was down, though.
So like, I'm gonna tell you a story. Man, you be making the timeline of my stories. All right, so
That's how this podcast, every motherfucker. We'll go back later. Shit.
yeah, we on it.
You always go fuck the
Cause I'm
other
still
bitch later.
gonna get to who
Shit.
the ops is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this
I'll
quick.
make sure you get back to that
The
point.
ops can't be nobody to live around the block from you. It's impossible.
Exactly.
Right.
All you doing is killing another version of yourself.
Right, fine.
All you doing is killing the part of you hate the most. And guess what? Another one gonna pop up until you kill that part inside of you. We keep thinking if we hurt people outside of us, around us, we're killing that part of us in a physical form.
Hey,
Hey, if anybody in your circumference was created by your energy.
Yeah.
We all created each other here right now.
He clapping. Them young niggas don't want to hear this shit.
If this podcast wasn't on a certain level, I wouldn't even be here, my nigga.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me get a
You know what I'm saying?
shout out to the number
If
one
it wasn't on
podcast
a
in
certain
Chicago.
and what I say, I mean vibration.
Hold on, he giving up flowers. They don't want to hear this
I
shit.
saw the vibration
That
of this
sound good.
shit
Listen.
and was like, do that immediately.
My boy.
We created each other here. If y'all didn't create the vibration, I wouldn't have felt like my electricity would have
We
mattered.
talking about voodoo and shit. Hold on.
Here you go.
See,
know what I'm
look, what we
saying?
talking about
Here
here.
you go.
What we talking about, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The vibe.
Nah,
you
it's
know?
an energy. It's an energy.
It's an energy.
And people talk about energy more today than ever. They like, you fucking
Ain't
up my
no
vibe.
ops.
They don't even know.
Bro.
They don't even know what they talking about. You fucking up my
Anybody they
vibe
saying
and
is
shit
the
like
ops is the opposite version of themselves that they are.
that. Yeah.
They talk about their own dark side.
He say, yo, who your ops?
You.
You say you about the jury.
He done fucked them up.
Yeah.
Look. Hey, you his fucking
No,
op.
but you mean as me.
Yeah.
I don't tell jury.
You know what I mean? Me and you exactly alike.
Real
Both
Rhymefest
y'all
op.
niggas got blue cup,
We exactly alike. Me and this guy, our whole
You got a
energy.
blue cup.
little beard.
Teal
Y'all both
cup.
got beards.
This
Yeah,
teal
yeah,
green.
man.
Nah, he growing into myself.
Screw your op.
If I didn't like him, that would be, see?
Did you write, fuck all that, did you write Jesus Walks for
Nope.
real? I've been hearing it. I finally hear the truth now. I'm so
man.
happy that was a...
Nah,
Walked
man.
this bitch with a bison. If he did.
Right.
And
Hey.
bison would have hopped off the back of that truck.
20 mil.
If I say
They don't supposed to say yeah, though.
yeah, niggas gonna say, that nigga ain't shit.
No,
He ain't do all that. Hold on. If I say nah, niggas gonna say, that nigga lying. He ain't in. I can say this. I got a Grammy.
That's okay.
I got a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, of a pension. You know what I'm saying? Like I got
Part of that shit.
nigga, like, so I'm I'm blessed that God made that come together the way it did.
Congratulations.
Hey, man.
You know
that
what
shit
I'm
was
saying?
teamwork.
That's
Teamwork makes the
teamwork,
dream
bro.
You in
work.
Chicago when you wrote that shit? Or where
There
was
you go. Look at him.
He steady. Hey,
Again.
and watch the words.
Look at the journalist. Look at the
Watch it.
journalist. Look at the journalist. So,
He like, what type of mind frame was you in when you wrote that last fucking bar?
nah, you know what it be, bro? It be.
Jesus, whoa, right there. Like, what was you
I'm gonna
thinking?
tell you something Kanye said that was real dope. He said, I was like, hold on, man, nigga. John 13 says, nigga, the Psalms and Psalms. And he was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, he was like, nah, bro, like, you can't. Where we at?
Oh, fuck time. He don't even got no
That ain't no
identity.
time. Look at that
I
motherfucker.
don't want to know about
Fucking
that.
up. I'm just telling people why he talking.
No,
That's something different, though.
I'm gonna tell you about
I
that.
just saw some
man.
demons in that motherfucker.
That's what
I'm
I'm
dead. I'm dead serious, boy. Some
Hey,
shit up
listen,
in
bro.
there. You will lose yourself with that
I
break.
said, bro. He said, bro, don't write about like we ain't talking about the gospel. The gospel is in the chorus. He said, man, we got to talk about car full of coke, rental truck from Avis. My mama used to say, only Jesus can save us. Like, we got to talk about, we got to tell a people story. And then Jesus walks with me. That's God.
Exactly.
That's the Bible.
Ease that in.
And then I said, damn, nigga, that's how we got to write raps. He said, yeah. He said, put the light in the chorus and put the dark and the trials in the bars. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm in rap school forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in rap school forever. And at that point, I'm like, wait, like this? Yeah, but then it got to go Before you know it, bro, a song is made.
Hey, Rhymefest.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like, who wrote that?
Hey, look.
God. So this is the thing about genius. Let's get back to that.
Yeah.
Genius. Did Einstein work alone or did he have a team of scientists?
I don't even know. I think he worked alone, from my understanding.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a few YouTubes
really
and
know.
shit. But like, yeah, he had a team of scientists.
He had a team of scientists.
Yeah.
He didn't. He came
That's
out.
the MC squared, nigga.
Yeah, he came out with the theory of relativity and E equals MC squared. But it took a team of mathematicians. Did Quincy Jones just produce Michael Jackson by himself?
No.
Or did it take a team of scientists?
Yeah.
But usually when we say genius, we don't talk about collaboration. Genius only happens in collaboration.
Phil Jackson, Tex Winter.
Yeah.
Genius only happens in team.
Cause you trying to create a too powerful word.
Bro, the word genius is racist in its inception to make you think it's a white person that's smarter than everyone named Freud or Sigmund.
Right.
Africans do genius in circles.
We drop gems on this show every episode.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're asking me, is Kanye a genius? Yes,
Absolutely.
we are.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Look, that's a cold ass way to answer that.
You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Yes, we are. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, that's my baby.
She like-
She like, that's my baby. Look, answer
Now
that
look.
question.
Yes, we are.
I got something I want to say,
That's
right?
that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Something
nah,
that I had
that's
noticed, right? How the guys wasn't around Ye for a period of time, right? But not one time that I see you, Consequence, GLC, Really Dope, any of y'all on the internet acting like bitches.
Yeah.
When things got back good, like you say, brothers fall out, and that shit is true. Me and him, and we had a falling out one time. We never did no bitch shit, and the day we got back together, it was like we never missed a fucking day, and it never was phony. And we'd lay a nigga down about each other at that fuck, shoot you in your fucking face, just
I
so
can
y'all
talk
know
about
this
him.
shit.
You can't talk
Right,
about him.
nigga, that's how this shit go.
Yeah.
And when you go
that type of
places,
shit.
and when you love a nigga and you go places and other niggas speak on them, you'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Cause they think that you a bitch nigga, like they're a bitch nigga. Even when GLC came out, I told him that I love how y'all kept that shit private. Whatever was going on, shit happens, miscommunication. But to see y'all now, Ye up, y'all all back up, y'all with them all the time, and that's what it's about, them day
out to
ones.
Cody.
Cause everybody don't get that time to get them day ones around with them, you know what I'm saying? But to see where y'all at right now, and I can tell like right now, you happy. When you was running for mayor, I don't feel like you was where you at right now.
No, I wasn't.
Because I paid a lot of attention to you at that time. And I don't.
But I was growing. You know what I did?
No.
No, let me tell you something.
Let me get your flowers.
Real quick.
Let me get your flowers.
He don't like flowers.
Hold on.
He growing them bitches.
Bro,
That's why he don't know what I'm
threw
putting in.
myself, bro, let me tell you what I had to do to get here. Where you see me as a spirit, like, or a human being, I had to throw myself in a couple fires. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm talking about. What are we running towards? Bro, the more you throw yourself in fire, the more he gonna purify you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
Rhymefest. That boy got rhymes for
that
fucking
type
days.
of shit, bro. So like I encourage everyone to throw themselves in a fire.
No, kids, don't listen to him. Don't listen to
No,
him.
voodoo is real. Throw yourself in the fire.
A mental fire.
Don't throw yourself in the fucking fire.
No, what that is
You gotta do it the right
that when
way.
I say fire, I mean
Mentally.
something that is the challenge of your life that burns the bullshit out of
I
you.
give you. It's like if a nigga want to learn how to swim,
You gotta
jump
get
in the fucking pool while the lifeguard's there,
Bro,
and hope they jump in there and pull your ass up. But I
you
understand
gotta
the
throw
theory.
yourself in something that burns the bullshit out of you.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
And that's why you were like, I was watching you, yeah, the right idea, but and
that's
then
why
like this is the epiphany here.
Right, but that's why you gotta stay being creative.
This you right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? As long as you keep being creative, like even this podcast.
But I had
right
a
here,
plan
right?
for the neighborhood, boy. Trust me, you would have wanted me to be a
Yeah, like
you would have
even,
wanted that, bro.
Yeah.
Because the way I was looking at it was like, hey, you only do one term and create a program of politics where young people learn how to like pass this shit through the neighborhood. Yeah. Hey, you take that park over there in Washington Park, it's one of the biggest parks in the city, make it an economic hub so that people could sell popcorn, we could put horses in there, do equestrian lessons, people could do little paddle boats, and now people making money, generating their own income without having to have a brick and mortar store. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was looking at it like, man, we got to take some of these empty buildings over. This is before people was doing what they doing now, which is great. But like, I was to take these empty buildings around here and make them artist hubs where people can have their own clubs however they want in their own building. We ain't charging for that before Inglewood did properties for $1. Like, and I saw a lot of them ideas I had get sprinkled around a lot of different politicians, and I saw my influence in the system by throwing myself in a fire. Yes, I'm glad I didn't get elected, but yes, I'm glad I did that.
right, but throwing yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? But throwing yourself in the fire is another term. You gotta keep being creative.
come
You
on.
gotta be like even as part like we sit down and we talk about different like people at this table having difficulties in certain positions in here, right? That's because we step into a whole new creative space, a new challenge. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we continue to tackle that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna become professionals at what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's throwing yourself in the fire, like you said, like jumping in the water, swimming, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to swim or you're gonna drown. Either this bitch gonna make it or it's gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? But we would have never know.
Unless we, them is the billionaires.
There you go.
Yeah.
Them the people going to outer space right now. The people that like throw everything on the line to figure it out.
There you
That's
go.
some good shit right there, boy.
Okay, so this is
Thank you,
called
Scott.
it's called amber. So let me tell you what amber is. Everybody getting silver and gold ass niggas for the last 100,000 years. Like amber,
Intelligent too.
it's a rock that forms off the sap of a tree, but it forms over millions and millions of years. What you're looking at is 15 million years old. And so the reason amber forms is because when bugs and different plants.
Talking about your bracelet, I'm a little high.
No, I'm about to. It's gonna come together. It's gonna come together. It's gonna come together. So as
I'm
this,
like, damn.
as this sap falls from this tree, it traps things that are destroying or eating at the tree. So a lot of the most expensive amber you'll find will have prehistoric mosquitoes, birds, different things inside of it. This is a 15 million year old piece of sap from a tree on my finger. And I just look at it like, man, we don't even know what we can really have. This is not jewelry, this is armor.
Dinosaurs on your
So
wrist.
so what's happening is dinosaurs on my wrist, nigga. I love that.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Yeah, I got
That's a bar.
So, nigga, call it. Nigga, got it, bro.
We gonna take this to the phone like I did that.
Ooh, this nigga ill.
He gonna get in the truck like that nigga sound
Bro,
stupid as fuck.
my wrist and
so the
finger.
reason this ain't jewelry for me.
Now he think he lost.
And even if somebody
Tupac.
stole it, it wouldn't work
Take that
for
weed
them.
from him.
And the reason is, bro, this is, you know how the tree protects itself? This is the armor I wear when I'm protecting myself from bullshit.
That shit raw, bro.
No, that shit wrong.
This spider right here, bro, this ain't jewelry. You know, this, I'm about to tell y'all some shit.
I already know.
Listening, bro.
I already know where you're going with this
gotta-
shit.
you
Hold on,
got-
I got one question. Is that like the web niggas in the joint when they get that web on their arm?
Oh, everybody on the ground.
I already know
What?
I want to say.
You know when they
Nah.
get the web?
Nah, this ain't
like
that.
Okay. School me then. I come from a different lifestyle, so excuse me.
Whatever animal you keep seeing, whatever animal you see in your dreams, whatever animal you keep driving past and that motherfucker or you're on TV, it keep popping at you.
Voodoo.
That's probably your, no, this Native American culture.
Oh, no.
That's probably your totem animal, your spirit animal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so
I always see squirrels. So what the fuck
So
that
you a
mean?
squirrel.
go learn about the squirrel.
squirrel.
Go get that.
I got 8 kids.
You're a squirrel, nigga. I don't know what that. What they do, like, nigga.
That's it.
So
I got 8 kids, by the way.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
my totem creature is a spider. And the reason I relate to the spider, because the spider shoot out love, the spider shoot out hard work, the spider shoot out determination, all types of shit. The spider don't even know how beautiful that shit is. It's just naturally on that shit. And then the spider it don't chase money, it don't jump on another nigga web, it don't steal nothing. It sit back from everything it threw out and waits for nourishment.
Build his own web.
I've been living my life like that all my life.
I never thought about that.
Shooting out goodwill,
Build
service, work, not tripping, not working no job. Just, man, hey, this is the best I got. I'm going to give it to you and love you the best I can. And even when people rip down my love and rip my web down, I just scurry and then I
See,
and sit back and life just be like boom, boom, boom.
this what we do.
Sunday service.
You know what
We
I'm
do
saying,
this
bro?
shit. You see this?
that, though.
Y'all see this shit?
Like, that's why I wear this spider. It wouldn't even work for you if you
build
took
your-
it from me.
No, think about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Skrill, we make you do this.
But listen,
Wait, make
to
you-
No,
him,
I'm
but
saying
What-
the way he coming,
you build your own
we
web.
make you do this. See,
Spiders build their own web and sit there.
an alcoholic ain't saying that. He ain't saying that, but a nigga smoking weed, he can see the web.
What
going.
alcoholic saying?
He do the web, then he fall through it. Boom. Ain't no more webs. But a nigga that's high off some good weed, he spread it. A nigga off some good weed, he spraying the web,
Make his own
he
web.
catching everything, he building it. That shit cold. I never
shit
thought of it
cold.
like that.
I like it.
That's
So
great.
it's like it's so. Oh wait, one more.
Another one.
You got another one?
This.
I should have worn my infinite stone.
You
Boy,
should
I got
get
some
it.
joints
You should
too.
get it if you
Boy.
can. If anybody out
Not
there,
that piece, that Superman piece when
No,
you was
I got
a kid,
a few
man.
joints, nigga.
if anybody out
You
there
do?
ever heard of
He
Moldavite,
ain't never warm
I've
around
heard
me.
of it. I've heard of it.
Well, wait, say it again.
Moldavite. If you ever heard of Moldavite,
Mm-hmm.
Moldavite is it comes from space. It's a space rock.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Moldavite. Moldavite is a meteor.
You heard of a
So it's a meteor. So it's a meteor that fell to Earth 15 to 20 million years ago,
got a shot.
and it tints green because as it mixed with the Earth, it's like a meteor mixed with Earth over millions of years. Moldavite is becoming very rare. And so if you can get Moldavite, it's always been a little expensive. It's a little more expensive now. Get some Moldavite, right? Like gold and silver is fine, but we're discovering other metals now, right? So
Is
like
this your company? Because you said we.
Not Moldavite.
no, I'm
going
saying
viral like
but when I say we, I mean the rest of the world.
Hold on, is it the
You know what I'm
metal or
saying?
the rock though? The Moldavite.
The stone.
Stone,
Okay.
I only know one rock and it's white.
It's-
So
it's
this
stone.
shit do to me.
So Moldavite has a cosmic energy to it. Not everybody can even hold this stone or wear this stone. It'll throw you off balance.
Damn.
And so you know.
Let me put that
does.
motherfucker on.
It's
real quick.
He gonna
it's
fall.
really strong.
You know what I mean?
It's
It's-
really
it's really
strong.
I got a
strong.
crook in my
Really
neck
strong.
too.
It's a very strong
That
crystal.
shit ain't gonna work.
And not everyone can wear it.
And the reason I wear Moldavite is to keep me cosmically grounded. This is how I could be in Calabasas or Chatham or wherever or Wyoming, and it don't even matter to me.
And keep you humble.
You stay
Moldavite.
humble and lose identity and become an alien.
It's Moldavite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though.
Moldavite.
Moldavite.
Now that you said that,
Everybody
right?
Can't wear it.
I'm trying
Because
to put
you
it right
mentioned-
here because I'm gonna check it out.
Now he mentioned Calabasas now about the identity.
What identity?
The identity, like losing yourself. Like, because where he go, after he leave Chatham, he be going to these other places.
I'm
That
just
shit
saying,
different
we
though.
don't got no
Like,
identity.
you gotta watch Martin Lawrence, Cat Williams, even, like, look at Ye sometimes. Do that shit, like, mentally. Or just make you, like, jump off a cliff, like, make you be like, damn, I ain't doing too good, or I ain't this, like, you know how this come from Chicago, then you go out here, you with billionaires and millionaires, like, how did you keep your fucking sanity?
Oh, I got to give a shout out to Jazzy Jeff. He took me on
Fresh Prince?
Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince.
DJ Jazzy.
He took me, DJ Jazzy, the magnificent DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Magnificent.
He took me on 5 world tours. And that's what really got me to traveling was after he took me on 5 world tours and I was in a different country every day. I was in a different timeline. Australia is 24 hours ahead of America. So now you're in a the future. Then wait, we got to go back to the past. Wait, Japan and Hong Kong. This is an alternate universe. What is this? Like, oh, wait a minute. Now we in the desert in Qatar. Like, what the fuck? Like, and just going through and like I be late for every show because while they be resting at the hotel, I'm like, I'm here for one day. I got to see everything I can see. And I'll take a train to the other side of the country and be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Bro, I got kicked off the last tour, bro. I fucked up so bad. I was sliding on the stage like the nigga from the 5 Heartbeats late and shit, bro. But I just saw God. I was like, oh, shit. I forgot all the words, nigga. They was like, this nigga sucks.
Right here, man.
You know what I'm saying? I suck. I came backstage. Jeff looked at me like, nigga, you know it's over. I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. But guess what? I do it again. Nigga, you don't know what I saw, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, like,
Man, it's so
what do that do to you is what you're asking me. And since then, nigga, I didn't figure out how to blast off into the... So, like, so what does that do to you? It makes you a little retarded to people where you come from. Yeah. It make you look retarded a little bit. Man, it gives you perspective.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's good.
Everything can be justified. Everything, you can win every situation if you learn how to put it in perspective. There are no problems. That's what it do.
Hey, facts.
No, that's a fact. Hey, that's a fact. When I travel places, I don't want to go to the Strip in Memphis. I want to go where Martin Luther King died. You know what I'm saying? When I go to New York, I don't want to go to Harlem. I want to go where Malcolm died.
You know what you're doing?
I want to touch the building
that's
and
real
connect
school,
to it.
bro.
Yeah, I want
That's
to touch the building that they got in history.
That's why public free school ain't shit.
There.
That's the school we didn't get, motherfucker.
I want to connect with the giant spirit.
Around that
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
That's why
dope,
you gotta do it. That's why
Yeah.
motherfuckers would just be
Yeah.
like, and I ain't hating on nobody, but if all you want to do every year is Myrtle Beach and bitch, like
that's corny as fuck.
Well, that's me. I'm going to the strip club. I'm doing that type of shit, man.
but you can do all of that in Colombia for cheap.
No,
But
Yeah.
$10.
That shit
and catch
corny
some
as
shit
fuck.
that you can never get rid of, too.
Yeah, that's where you going to, my nigga. East
With a
St.
rubber
Louis
on.
ain't no better, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Catch HIV here, they might as well go over there.
No, I don't want to go over there and catch HIV. That ride home is long than a mother.
Hey,
I'm straight. Just catch that shit 15 minutes away. You ain't even thinking about it.
Kind of agree.
hey, you made a point like
I'd
like,
rather catch it in Cuba
Than America.
than in America.
Why? Because she look different?
Nah, because they just got the same diseases going around the island, nigga. Out here in America, you dealing with
Different
hundreds of millions of niggas.
Yeah, he right though.
But out there, that
He's
shit.
like,
Yeah,
Different
right.
shit. They make it.
yeah, you can get the shot for that shit.
hey, you made a point.
Not
like
that I do that. I don't do that.
We never said you
Never
did.
said that.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't want nigga to think I got the knowledge about it or some shit.
Right, okay.
Right.
You got it.
No, so you made a point one day.
I used to be a slime bucket. I'm not no more.
Hey, look,
You was a slum lord before. It's
I
okay.
was a slumlord. Yeah.
It's okay.
hey, you made a point one day like how we built financial institutions, but we ain't never built a military to protect the shit.
Oh yeah.
That was the dopest shit you ever fucking said. You was like, yeah, we built Black Wall Street, but we ain't build no fucking defenses. So, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, them jewels that motherfuckers miss.
You must not know where you at.
Yeah.
You must not have read the room.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we was learning and growing. You know what I think is really dope though? Since slavery, which really wasn't that long ago, we've really come a long way. Like really faster than anybody that I have ever heard about in history. Black people in America have come so far, so fast. Really, our development wasn't supposed to be this far for how short ago slavery was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I thank technology for that to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the hearts that we got. They took the best ones. You know what I'm saying? And we in America, we have more privilege than the ones that landed in Colombia or Haiti or Jamaica. So we get to use that. We know exactly what's in the house.
I agree.
Hey, I want to ask
Does
you.
that make sense?
Yeah, no, it make a lot of sense. It
All right,
make a
that
lot
means
of
I ain't
sense.
high yet.
Nah,
He making
making all the sense right now.
No, because when you not making sense, we gonna keep this bitch going. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna like, get your ass out of control. But I was on Instagram the other day and I saw Vince Staples. He said that the industry is loving how they're profiting off of the violence in music today. Like, do you believe that's true? Has it always been that type? I mean, not type, but have it always been that way? Are the labels saying, young boy, don't talk about Dirk, don't talk about young boy? Or are they saying, here's more fucking gasoline?
Yeah.
Hey, but this is the issue I have with that scenario. Either way, that makes them the boss.
Who, the labels?
Yeah, what
Saying no matter how they do it, they still the
no
boss.
matter which way you slice that, it makes them the boss of us.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you believe. You know, the way I look at it, bro, is like, what do we say? And like, it comes from the artist has to start making individual. I mean, you the money, ain't you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know they got the mechanism and the tool to connect it to whatever, but at this point, if you just sold half of what you sell, you got your own power, and that's more money. Mm-hmm. What does the community say? We just gonna keep being fed shit, and you know what I'm saying? Zombie out like that shit. Like at some point, bro, I can't depend on my enemy to tell me what's right.
Right.
I can't depend on my enemy to make what the enemy is doing wrong right. They not gonna do that, nigga.
The princess ain't gonna teach you to win.
So why are we still dependent on powers we put above us when we have the ability to make decisions? And it really begins right here, right?
So slavery was a choice.
Wait, hold on, you going somewhere else. So it really let's go forward. Let's go in the future.
Okay.
You just went to the past.
Right though about that.
We done came up.
What year was that,
It-
18?
It begins with how do we at this table see how our values mesh? I'm gonna keep coming back to this. To build family, to build empires. Unless we are in these circles building empires, there's no one to blame but us.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And it just take process.
It's that simple.
You know what I'm
But that
saying?
take
Like,
us back to the
that's
Chicago
real, though. I
thing
agree
too
with
that
that.
we said we
If
were
that makes
hard. But that take us back to when we said like Chicago. Now we talking about the whole world. When we said Chicagoans, we be hard on each other.
Right.
So now that's the same thing. This
Yeah.
is black people being hard on each other. We wasn't fucking taught this. Like we said, they didn't teach us this, right?
The oppressors.
So how the fuck can we make it somewhat better? How can we
Because
make it make
this is how
sense?
we do it. This is how we do it, right? It's already been in the works. What if I tell you this? We just talked about how we doing so much better, so much quicker, and to this point where we here now, me and you. I'm looking at you, bro. When this is over, we're going to figure out how to pivot it. We got to have people, if you're not mentoring nobody, if each one of you people here don't have a young person that be around you, you're not replacing yourself. Mm-hmm. Your duty on earth is to replace yourself.
What if you got
In the
8 kids though?
Well, you bet.
I ain't got time
You
for
a
other
wealthy
people's
man.
kids.
You got a lot of choices, my nigga.
I
Like,
ain't got 8 kids, but I ain't
pick
got time
2 or
for
3 of
them.
them and replace yourself.
Two, three.
And if ain't none of them listening, like some of my kids just don't even listen to me because they like, nigga, you think you know everything. And like, you know, imagine me, nigga, living with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you can't get along with them, go find ones who will listen.
That's tough.
I did.
That's so simple too.
Exactly.
Go find somebody who gonna listen to you.
That's
They
simple.
out there, they want you.
It's simple.
But they
fuck
gonna
your
come to
kids.
you.
You
I
know what I'm
can,
saying?
but not
Like-
like another one.
I'm saying
He
fuck
Not like
your
the-
kids.
No, that's not what he
Not like the
said.
thing about it, it's all about the content.
If you want to
putting out
love,
there,
don't
though,
let
too,
nobody stop
Yeah.
you from loving.
Boom.
It's all about the content you put out there. You putting out the right content,
Replace
the right
yourself.
person gonna come to you.
Cause
You know what I'm
this
saying?
everything in here temporary, man. We gonna be gone in about 60 years. That ain't that long, you know what I
That
mean?
ain't that long.
yeah, we probably all gonna be out of here. But okay, now what was left here? Like what the idea is the life, not you.
Right. What's your impact? You know what I'm saying? Like what did you do with your platform? What did you say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna care about what kind of car you drove.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, Fest.
That's magic.
It's something I agreed with.
He got to be your dog
Hey.
to call him Fest.
That's
Said that shit like y'all
No,
locked the
right?
fucking a Fest.
Hey, Fest. So
That's-
it's,
Hey,
that's
we the
Zaza.
motherfucker.
We brothers.
hey, but
We
it's,
put you on a
Look,
whole
though.
nother pedestal.
But it's
hey, hold on,
listen to me,
hold on. That
yeah.
nigga said
Hey,
a fest. That nigga said a
You
fest.
sound like Buddy on
That about
102.7.
fest. Go ahead though. All right.
Wait, hold on. I gotta do I gotta do a little character check real quick, baby. Am I doing okay? Is there anything I need to correct?
You doing good? You fuck with the show?
Hey, and
This
you
shit funny, ain't
gotta
it?
you
Yeah,
gotta let me. If I start
Appreciate you.
embarrassing myself, you gotta be like, hey, babe.
We ain't gonna. Now, hold on. I gotta put this out
This
there.
we got that.
Now look.
That's your band. That's your
That's my
band member.
dig.
Now look. Listen.
Ding.
I gotta put this out here. This show here, we not about tearing down people.
Come on now.
We all about showing the other side. We ain't finna get up here and bring up.
No, y'all ain't
Dumb
gonna
shit.
do it. Y'all ain't gonna do it. I'll build it up.
Go ahead.
We let that go. Take it.
Take it.
Wait,
And
hold
she
on.
gotta stop it.
No, but look.
She's stopping me, nigga,
get
not
you
you.
now.
No, hold on. When that
I get you
happened,
now.
it's real.
My
Bomb.
band member.
Look, when that happened, we do lay back and get the eating popcorn.
Yeah.
Hey, we never
Hey,
asked
you
that
see
nigga
him drinking
that.
water too much?
She's stopping
That
me,
nigga
not
say,
you.
hey,
You
let
the-
me tell you about Kanye, man.
You the good guy.
That motherfucker.
No, it wouldn't even
we
be
like,
Kanye. It'd be some shit. You'd be like,
Oh,
what?
yeah. See, that's what I said.
Man, can I?
No, he be like, let me tell you about this motherfucker right here. You be like, who? Huh?
Just this morning.
Hey, I'm gonna run and push the camera over.
Who, huh?
Fuck that camera.
No, but go ahead. What the fuck we was talking
Go ahead,
about? What you was saying, bro?
Oh,
How you
okay.
feel what?
So I was saying with him that
Now that nigga got good memory
posted
with weed
something.
because I would have forgot.
yeah, he posted something I actually agreed with, but I wanted to
Who
actually
posted something? Me or him?
Rhymefest, my nigga.
Now
Fest.
this your best friend.
My nigga Fest. This is the homie.
All right,
Know
go
the nigga
ahead.
Fest.
All right.
He
Now
just
you
happened.
jealous.
Nah, hey, Dave,
Now you jealous.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
What?
the thing
2
is-
hours of knowing the nigga. Now he fast.
Hey, the
Go ahead, G. No, go ahead, G. Do you?
the thing is, he posted some shit, but I don't know if it's his post or not that I agree with. It was a receipt, and we had just talked about this tipping last week. Me and her were issues with it, and you posted something, but I don't know if it was actual your receipt or you took a picture.
No, that was me.
So that was your. But
That was all my shit. I let niggas eat me on
I
that one.
agree with the. I agree with the note. I just want to know, was it your receipt?
Yeah.
So what? I agree with the receipt though.
Uh-huh.
But I had an issue with her about this last week.
Oh, the bill.
So tell her about it because she.
Yeah, let's have a discussion
said what
about
I
it.
said.
Uh-oh.
So basically,
What the boxing gloves?
I was in LA.
Fight.
I was in
I
LA.
need some champagne
I was
with
at
wine.
I was at a restaurant where I didn't get good service at all. I didn't know if I didn't get this good service because I was black. I didn't know if I didn't get this good service because they was whack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I did was I wrote on the receipt why I was not leaving a tip. Because I felt like rather than just not leave a tip, I can give you a suggestion.
A tip. You gave them a
You know,
tip.
I gave you another kind of tip. You know what I'm saying?
Did.
And I wrote it down, and then I took a picture of it and posted it, and motherfuckers was like, I don't give a fuck what the reason. I don't care, nigga. It's a pandemic. We can't get good service. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I'm paying. I'm really going. I tip very well, my
Oh,
nigga.
so you see, I want to make sure that was very clear.
Fight.
You gotta
Thing
go to
is,
a restaurant
he
with the
said
tip, right?
that he didn't tip because of his service. However, he tips very well.
Yes.
So you see, he did not
wrong with
tip
that?
because he didn't. He just doesn't tip him enough, and he thinks that the
1 point for Jazz.
pay you. He's saying it because
But that wasn't the
he
point.
didn't like the
wasn't the
tipping.
The point was about that he made the thing, and that waitresses and waiters can't expect for nobody to tip at all, no matter what.
But the thing is, he
So-
said that he would tip.
That was the conversation. It don't matter. I also said that I would tip, so that's not the argument.
But you know what? You know what I think though? I think
Well.
I think there's a bigger conversation. I think they got us arguing about whether or not to tip, when the real point is, wait, why ain't these restaurants paying people a fair wage? And if we really focus on,
told her that though.
if we focus
that's how
on
it's
that,
always
I told her that.
been. But that's how it's
told her
always
that.
Been
been.
state
That's the
senator. What
restaurant
you
business. That's how it always been. And since we know
told
that,
her
I know that's the
until
way
it
it's
gets-
always
But that
been.
don't make it
thing is,
right.
but-
I told her that.
Until it gets fixed, it's like, okay, it's not fixed right
So
now.
hold on. So let me let y'all not change the narrative.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
Let me
I agree
let,
with
let me
that.
let you
I
not
agree
let me
with
let
that.
y'all not change
I
the
agree with
narrative.
that.
I told
he
them
tip all them
tip.
steak ass bitches.
Listen, I told
Tip.
them, look, this is where they lose the
Do
narrative.
you tip them bitches?
I tip everything.
tipping them bitches.
I tip
Okay,
everybody.
okay.
I don't
All right,
I get a
look.
bucket
And he don't
boys
want to
and they
fuck the
men,
bitches.
bro.
I said that
I
last
get a
time.
bucket boy. I ain't fucking none of the strippers. I done threw more money than what they probably charging the fuck.
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
This girl watching.
You know what I'm saying?
Look.
But I done tip. Like I say, the bucket boys, the waitresses, whatever. The narrative.
Nigga laugh when I
was-
say that. Don't act serious.
What?
I said your girl watch it.
What? Man, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, wait, the narrative what? The narrative.
No, you over there acting like Malcolm X
narrative-
with your best friend,
The
man.
narrative, no.
Oh, you jelly.
But here's the narrative.
Jelly.
No, the narrative is
Fast.
no one can tell you or count your pocket on what you should tip when the reality was that tipping $100, whatever, you don't count the bill really. You can, but they don't. Our argument that week, she said, so you want to, I tip. You can't dictate nobody.
Bill was
on
$17.50.
what
He
to
said he
tip.
tipped 100.
Okay, no.
That's what he
the,
did.
Tip the-
the tip has already been dictated. There's
do
it went from
double pay.
15%, now it's 18%.
22 someplace.
You know what I'm saying? So like some people deliver you the bill with the gratuity included.
Yeah.
So you don't have a choice. So it is dictated to you if you want to eat there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's a standard that if you are a tipper, at least tip the standard.
Thank you. That's the standard. But you say you
That's-
didn't
she
want
got
to tip
2
the
points
standard.
over here.
You say
She
you
got
want
2
to
points
tip
over here.
below the standard, and that there shouldn't be a
about
standard.
what?
But like
Okay,
you said,
okay.
that's
I
not
already
fair.
said. Just
You brought
because-
that up. You brought that up.
But
Yeah.
So it could be
if you
addressed.
not gonna tip, this is where I come in. If you not gonna tip, man, let them know why. You ain't gotta be mean to them. But man, tell them how to improve whatever it was. And for me, it has to be super infractuous.
Didn't I say it was an
But
experience?
you didn't tip at all because you felt like it wasn't worth
The
it.
But
experience
I'm
was
saying
shit.
it's always
But
about the experience.
what I'm saying, when you tip, you can tip what the fuck you want, regardless.
But-
Period. Because it's like real life behind. Like if I give you $100, you getting fucking 30, 40 guests a day. One of them gave you 100. You can't dictate they pay $100 fucking dollars for a waitress, bro. It take me. If I sell 10 bags of cocaine, I make $100.
Okay.
But I don't profit $100.
But let me ask you a question.
You hear me, though?
But if I'm okay. Let's
you hear me, though?
no. Let's take
$100.
I got a question. So let's say
And you face
let's
20
say you
years.
got a $50 bill. You got a $50 restaurant bill, and you tip $2. Is that not insulting?
I'm tipping 50.
Here's my thing. If I'm a waiter, and I'm doing this all day, just being a human being, I know what the fuck I signed up for, and I also know how to count money. So I'm not finna sign up for some shit and let them tell me that it's up to the customer to fucking pay me. I'm not about to do that.
Hey, okay. Let me tell you why that's poverty thought.
A minute.
That's poverty thought
Give it to your
because
twin.
it depends on what restaurant you in.
There we go. Because if you
There are certain restaurants where you can become a millionaire off being a waiter
You absolutely-
because there is an expectation of what those and the restaurant you get in. Well, ooh, you want to hear a story about the
Chop
first black
house.
billionaire?
I want to hear about
His name is Fyodor
He was a
Fyodorovich.
waiter.
They call him the Black Russian. He was a waiter,
That's for real.
and he
Yeah.
went from Jim Crow, Mississippi.
Now, I know some shit sometimes.
Nigga, that you smart. to know.
You finna take up
CBA.
TD with
Hey,
me?
bro.
I felt that coming, but we'll talk about that later after the show.
Spirit, energy.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
dude,
like-
man.
See, you
The
like
Black Russian, Fyodor Fyodorovich, he's one of the people I took as my ancestors. He came to Chicago. He started being a waiter and a valet at the nice place, right? And they was like, hey, you make good money here, but you could really make money if you go to New York because it's less racism. You can get in better restaurants. He was like, I'm going to just go over there with service. Restaurant, waiter, valet, woo, he got all these tips. They said, you make good money, bro. Go to France because France ain't no racism. And you're going to be like with the super white people, right? So he go over there He like, damn, I gotta learn to speak French. He learned how to speak French. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, wee,
he
wee.
This is ooh wee wee.
No.
Oh wee wee. So
Hey, look, before you tell the story.
nah, bro, you gotta let me finish.
I want you to rap at the end of the show, because I forget. You smoke this weed, I'm fucking forget.
I'm good.
Come on, all right. I just want to hear 12 bars.
So Fyodor Fyodorovich, he meets a Russian czar who worked for the king back when they had kings in Russia. He goes and works in the castle, being a waiter. He makes $300,000 back then, which is the equivalent of a couple million now. He starts to buy up Russia. He starts to buy these cabarets and different jazz clubs. He was bringing black Americans over to Russia to perform. He's the one who bought, that nigga, Paul Robeson. He was bought over by Fyodor Fyodorovich. You know what I'm saying? Back then, he owned everything. Then Russia had a revolution where they crushed the kingdom. Fyodor Fyodorovich, his name was Frederick Bruce Thomas from Mississippi, but that was his Russian name. But like,
Sound good.
so he loses everything, gets on a boat with $20, goes to Turkey with $20 in his pocket, builds the empire all over again. In Turkey, you know what I'm saying? And then in the end, he got crushed by racism. Yeah. Because the Americans start coming over like, who is this nigga that owns all this shit with this Southern Russian accent? Who is this nigga? And they stopped renewing his passport, and he became stateless, and then he couldn't pay his vendors, and then he died in a Turkish jail.
He died, bro.
But guess what? Guess what? Don't even trip. Because he was in that prison like Cosby, laughing his ass off. Like, I can't believe I did all that shit from Mississippi. Yeah. I got their ass. The first black billionaire, black Russian Fyodor Fyodorovich, Frederick Bruce Thomas.
So how the fuck is it my responsibility to tip?
And I don't know if everybody tips.
You lost already.
We got trying to change the
See, we
subject.
should never told him about this shit right here.
You tell me about a billionaire that I'm just telling you I can tip what I want to tip him, and you just proved that he a billionaire because of tips.
Yeah, you lost already, bro.
You
He
lost.
depended on that.
It's
Take that L.
Hey, man.
What?
Ain't nobody lose.
That's why
We just jug on him.
He lost.
They went edit one show.
what
over
about
there.
tipping?
Yes.
I can't lose about something that's my person.
Now,
You
look.
can't win or
What we
lose. I
saying
can't
is
lose.
you thought that you were
How I'ma
going to
lose
get some
something?
validation.
How? That don't make
That's what
sense.
you
I
said.
told him to bring it up.
You know what you trying to do. You know what you trying to do.
You did.
And
You
you
saw the receipt on his page.
You brought it
You saw
up
the receipt on his
because
page.
You thought that you
Hey,
was about to get
hey, you can't
validation.
tell me
He
what they
didn't.
made
But
up
see,
shit.
no, let me say
Go ahead.
because,
Let
like
it go.
I said,
I
we
sold
went at
cocaine,
it. I told
10
you
bags, $100.
it was
What
all
you talking about?
The experience.
20 years.
That is
Look, look.
what
If I come to the fucking
said.
They do
All
this.
about
Since they want to do this,
experience.
now I'm gonna go
You
there.
don't want to
If I give you $100 this motherfucker,
You didn't want to
don't worry
believe
about
it.
what the fuck
You
I'm
didn't want to
doing.
believe it.
I was facing 20 years to make that 100. You just went and fucking picked up a fucking
It's
plate
okay.
and brought it to me.
Well, guess
for that
what?
100. Fuck
like
you talking about.
I said, take your link card, go buy the shit yourself and cook it yourself. Don't ask for the
I do that.
experience.
I do that.
Okay, so I want to know this. How the fuck did Jesse, what his name is? How this nigga get out of jail?
Smollett.
Smollett.
Juicy.
Wee,
Did like
whatever,
5
fuck.
days. We did 5 days.
Hey, yo. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, I'm about to
get
let
out?
y'all know something right now. Obviously, y'all niggas ain't caught up to the future. So let me hip you to the future.
School me, because I ain't getting with them letters. I'll tell you that.
Jail is at home. You can pay for it.
Who just got
or
a cash
you can pay
out?
to be at home.
Who's got a cash
You know what I'm
out?
saying?
Cash out.
They're getting rid of jails, my nigga. At the end of the day, they letting poor niggas out of jail.
You know what I'm saying? How he get out?
You gotta, because he can afford it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, to
fine.
get out?
Remember, you gotta pay for the police, you gotta pay for education,
Yeah.
and you gotta pay to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
So he's just like dude
If
with
you
the
do-
blue
if you
magic.
do shit.
He right.
Dude with the blue magic.
You know
This
what
blue
I'm saying?
magic, I stand on it. He like that nigga then, right?
Hey man, all I'm saying is the nigga can afford to not be in jail.
Yeah.
R. Kelly did it.
And
Hey,
connections.
no, that's because he kept committing the same offense.
No, I said R. Kelly did it. He stayed out of jail.
Yeah,
with the
I mean,
Thing
once.
went broke.
You
Hey,
get, you
he
know,
got
jail
the-
get is like Monopoly, nigga. You keep going to jail, you're
Yeah.
gonna lose your properties.
And he was kind of
Right.
arrogant too.
Nigga,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That shit was different. I
Gonna
just
go
looked
bankrupt.
up. I'm like,
You
damn.
don't go
this nigga
bankrupt,
out.
nigga, in jail. You better be
Right,
out there
and-
getting opportunity.
Right, and he was kind of arrogant.
Because you
too,
spend it
walking around
when
Chicago.
you can pay to be out of jail, but if you keep getting in trouble, you're spending all of your money, and then you won't be able to pay no more to be out of jail.
I went bankrupt in jail all 3
You know what I'm saying?
times.
What?
Stay out of
All
jail.
3.
Yeah, yeah.
Bankrupt.
They out of
Niggas
jail.
need to stay out of
You
jail.
already go there
That's a
poor,
fact.
then you leave, come out poor.
All right, well.
We get them bars. We get them bars.
Hey, Rhymefest.
Niggas say you come out poor.
This was a great fucking show. I love this show. I appreciate
I do
you
too.
I
for
did
fucking
too.
coming. I wish you would have brought a fucking spear. I was looking for that shit.
And no shirt.
Hey, nigga, you the
I'm ahead.
you the most racist black person I
I
ever
just
met in
said-
my life. You hate black people. Oh my god.
I just knew you-
This is about the ninth time this nigga done talked
Hold on,
about
I gotta
this
act like
spear.
him now. I
Nigga,
just know you went to another place,
yeah.
bro. So I'm like,
Though, bro.
pull up with a
You
fucking
profiling,
spear.
bro.
No, I'm just saying, bro.
Profiling.
I'm not.
Man, my
I love
nigga
where you
Bubba
at.
Carts ain't gonna like that.
Shout out
When
to
he
him.
see that.
All right, shout out to him.
Hey, y'all want to hear a message from one of my homies from Africa?
Let's do it.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
I rap for y'all and shit. Y'all gonna get all this.
Right, can we get
Did
the
he
12
rap?
bars at the end?
Oh, I
though?
thought you
Two?
said you rap.
Play it right now.
Oh, my nigga.
They speaking English or they speaking African? Watch they finna speak some shit we don't understand.
Listen.
My brother.
Nigga, listen to this nigga.
My brother, this is the beautiful picture. Wow, especially the one you and your wife. So beautiful, so beautiful. The kids are very cute too. Wow. My brother, I'm so impressed on you. You try your best to all the kids. You love people, and people love you too because you are a very loved person. Thank you so much, and God bless you for what you are doing in China to Africa. Thank you so much.
Okay, now hold on.
Love it.
Hold on.
Souls. Thank you.
Now,
He
no,
like-
hold on.
he
Hold
said,
on.
You love people because you are very loved.
Now, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, that shit just let me
No,
go.
hold on. You got to play the part that say MasterCard 555 CCV 283.
Hey, bro.
Yesterday,
Bro, when you hear your people talk to you like that from
City.
there,
And they really look at you like you
with
king.
love, bro.
And they-
It is.
they-
No, that
like,
shit
with
cold.
love.
Oh my God, it's everything you ever wanted.
Hey, look.
that
No.
shit cold.
You
went to
might
Nigeria.
fuck around and find yourself.
Hey, look.
No,
look,
that's
look.
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And black people with money treat you like that
889.
too, though. Like the kings out there treat you like a king though.
Man, bro, but it's a whole different. It ain't even black, bro. Now you part of the Wolof tribe.
Yeah.
Now you a Falan.
Yeah.
Now you a Igbo. You know
Now-
what I'm saying? You a different. You a whole different
You gotta
human
take
being.
that ancestral
No,
test though.
since we here right now, right, and we finna close out.
You took one?
I'm ready.
Okay, now look,
Come
before
I'm ready.
before we close out now, and we talking about the Africans, like Nigeria. We love them, but I come to find out they don't fucking love us.
That's what I've been finding out.
That
That ain't
message
true.
you got is rare.
That ain't true.
Yeah. No, that's what I've been hearing
No,
for years.
I've heard
No, you know why that is?
ain't
You know
true.
why that is?
Break it down.
Because we don't understand their culture. We coming to them with American values.
Yeah.
And, and
We
you
don't have
dealing
no
with a
values, though.
Hold on,
Nah,
but it's
that's-
because we got to take the time to get to know who each other is and what each other need, and that take like you just going over there humble without like that identity of like nigga I paid for this and why it
Yeah.
take so long and nigga like
I'm
all that
American.
like
Yeah.
we bring that shit and that's white. No, that's American. That's westernized values, and we have to not take Western values to African countries, bro. We go over there like, oh, I'm about to buy all the land and then I'm gonna do, bro, you don't even know where you at.
Yeah.
Critical thinking skills, right? Like, so,
Hey,
You want to eat pigs,
I
they eating
think
hyenas over there.
they look at us, bro, and they like, man, y'all ignorant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it be hard. Somebody got to drop the energy. Either
Because
us or them.
American blacks
I
don't be
dropped
getting
the energy.
along. Like they don't get along,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
But I love
dropped
that
the
message
energy.
though.
I
Shout out
dropped
to
that
them.
energy with Mexicans. I dropped that energy with white people. I just dropped that energy, man.
You
Because
better drop that energy with the Mexicans.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got
That
to.
shit to come
Bro,
through.
I dropped that energy with my uncle.
Yeah. I
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you want that shit to come through? You
that type
better
of
drop
shit,
it,
bro. I drop that energy with my wife. You know what I'm saying? I drop that energy with my daughter and her mama. I just drop.
We don't want to hear about you dropping the energy with your wife, man. Come on, keep that to yourself.
Let me tell you what that energy
I be
is.
dropping energy at home,
Bro,
too.
dropping that energy is being like, I'ma let go, so that
I'll do that.
So that we can get back to peace.
He talking about he let go.
I know he let go.
I let go. I
let go.
I'm dropping that energy.
You got 8 years. You let go.
I ain't say that seed, nigga. I said that energy.
That energy. That's that seed. It's the same shit to me.
Nah, nigga, you gotta throw
That
the
shit
seed
black
and
magic.
you throw energy
See, that
behind
voodoo
it.
shit, that shit different. Hey, now, come on, off the dome right now. Give me 16 bars. Close out this bitch right now for us. Hey, hold on. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and fucking comment.
Yes,
follow
sir.
Rhymefest. Y'all follow this nigga already. Follow me. Follow Skrill. Follow Ball.
They ain't
Follow
gonna
Jazz.
follow
Follow
me.
the podcast. They ain't gonna follow. You tell the truth too much. You gotta shut the fuck up sometime.
You know I don't give a damn.
No.
I ain't got no bars, bro.
You got something
Man, all right,
I
give
ain't
me.
got no bars,
Kick
bro.
something for us
Nah,
right now.
cause you know what? I'd rather not drop bars and embarrass
to do
myself.
that shit with
No.
the kid. I put the character over kinfolk again.
Right now. There you go.
Yeah, I already dropped something.
Nigga, you got the magic. I can't replicate.
Man, that.
Hold on. Is he doing this?
That's his
Can he go?
That's his manager.
You got it,
can
bro.
he go?
That's his manager, man.
Look, she said go. Kick that shit. You ain't leaving.
Go. Go.
Hey, Skrill, drink up. We ain't leaving until you kick this shit. We'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
pour him a
I ain't
drink,
gonna
too.
lie.
Pour him some champagne.
I don't
too,
give a
bro.
fuck. We gonna sit here till this nigga kick
Hey,
12
mix this
bars.
champagne with that.
On my life.
He ain't gonna drink it
On my
anyway.
life. Hey. What? Shout out to everybody that tuned in. We got Rhymefest in the building. We ain't going no fucking well until he kick this shit. Y'all hit me?
Let's jump.
Let's go.
Hey, everybody can be quiet. Be quiet for a minute until he kick this shit.
Moment of silence. Moment of silence.
What do you do?
Moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Nigga fall, hey, the nigga fall out the chair, have a seizure. I don't get no
Like,
fuck.
we gonna all sit.
He gonna give me 10 bars, 12 bars.
Eight'll be good
All
right
right,
now.
come on, here you go. Kick that shit.
No matter cotton gin, television, or computer, people then got exploited from the past to the future. Muhammad was a prophet. Mansa Musa was a ruler. Jesus Christ is the king, and Jacob is his jeweler. I don't know why I get deja vus of Cuba, watching Havana burning my beret with the Ruger. I dreamt I was a first-person shooter in a country where the president is Lex Luthor, trying to prevent your man from being super. I'm Joe Exotic with a dozen cougars, walking with Panthers while I'm wearing Pumas. In hip-hop, I was a late bloomer. I couldn't think like the consumer that wanted goons, coons, and cartoons. I'm trying to study alchemist theories and dark moons. My mind get explode with the soul in my heart blooms. The money, ego, and business blew me apart. Boom! Pick up the pieces, let's resume. The soil is rich, but we got banks to put our wealth in. Only species made gas chambers to put ourselves in. Packed ships with slaves shelved in, that was held in. Prophets said that end was near, but couldn't tell when. Hard heads caught it in the tail end. Economy crashed for a tailspin. Fairy tales end. Fast forward through corruption, famine, and war, or pandemic. We are the virus we've been waiting for.
Lock in with us, man. That illest podcast in the fucking world. Fuck
Yes,
with us.
sir.
Rhymefest ain't never gave nobody no bars like this, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit, man. We out this bitch. No cap.
That's facts for a nigga, no cap.